this episode of Attack on Titan was just like a build-up episode of what the heck is going on with this group and why there's so many secrets. But it makes this so much better with this, suspense and build-up and stuff like that. So this episode was basically kind of that. But before we get into everything that happened in here, be sure to follow me on my social media links: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Be sure to join my Discord down there in the in the description area. Be sure to join that. You can go ahead, come in the Discord channel, say what's up, check out other YouTubers and streamers. I greatly appreciate it. And let's drop the intro. Okay, so what I was saying earlier, this episode of Attack on Titan was kind of like a build-up episode of suspense and solving like mysteries. Like I'm over here figuring being some Scooby-Doo solving mysteries and stuff. I need some Scooby snacks, but it felt just like that because we found out ultimately what Ymir is, and she's basically a Titan of and the the size of the Titan, she's like a little bitty Titan, as we saw in the preview of the next episode of Attack on Titan. She's like a little itty bitty Titan, which is why she was saying that she's gonna save them, but she don't know how long she can hold it out because she's just itty bitty. She's not like one of those humongous Titans like Eren and Annie. She's like a little bitty one. So I wonder why she's so small as a Titan, but she still is putting in that work though. And then with the whole Reiner situation of him and his past, something happened to his past where I'm guessing it changed him. But Reiner is a doggone beast. That dude's a soldier. I tell you that. Like he was saying, he's a soldier. He's a soldier because when he was saving Connolly just gets saved too doggone much. He need to go sit down in a corner because somebody's always saving him. Annie's saving him now. Reiner saving him and paying that sacrifice and stuff. Like it was kind of to go sit down somewhere because it's too many people saving him. Just don't save him, let him die or whatever, because he got something going on. And them trying to figure out where these Titans come from in this episode. Is there really a hole in the wall? What does this mean? And what happened to basically Connie's village of why these Titans are here, why come his village has disappeared with nobody being eaten. And then Ymir playing that a joke of it, saying that if his mom's a Titan, like he was saying that that Titan that was laying on the house kind of reminded him of his mom. And then Ymir saying like, if that Titan was your mom, what about your dad? Like that wouldn't work out, sex wise. Like that wouldn't work out because your mom's a Titan and your dad's a human. Or if you did, like it was crazy. She trying to basically play a joke of it and trying to keep people off that mind of everybody in that town being a Titan seemingly, because where are his members of his village? Like are they Titans? Like them trying to figure out that, and then Ymir playing a joke on it, trying to get everybody's not to think about it because she's holding a secret. Or she knows some secrets of basically, I guess you could say, what happened to his village and what's going on over there. And then we find out that Ymir can read ancient language or a language on a can that Reiner couldn't read. So she, we find out later on that she is basically can read language back in the day. I don't know what type of language it is, but it's a language she can read on a can. And then with the whole, like I was saying earlier with Reiner, like Reiner is, like I was saying, he's holding some type of secret from his past, or something happened to his past that changed him, because his friend or the other dude was saying that Reiner was a warrior back in the day, and now he's not a warrior. And Reiner is he's a savage. Reiner is something else, because when he saves Connie, he basically, saves him, gets bit by this Titan on his arm, gets his arm broken, and was carrying this Titan to throw him out of that window or to sacrifice himself out that window. But ultimately, Connie cuts open the jaw and gets Reiner's arm, released so they can kick this Titan outside this window. But Reiner was a beast though. That dude right there got bit by this Titan and then carrying this Titan to throw him out the window. That was crazy. And his friend or the other dude saying that he was a warrior back in the day, and it's showing us a glimpse of his past where his friend, saves him from a Titan, pushes him out of the way, and then his friends get, grabbed by this Titan, basically probably get eaten. So it's something that happened back in that time frame where it changed him because, he used to be a warrior, which I want to know what type of warrior he was. Like, was he out here just being a savage, killing Titans left and right? Or, is he a Titan himself that he doesn't remember? Because it seemingly feels like everybody in this little group has some type of secret going on. Like, you can't trust them. Like, with the whole Ymir situation of her being a Titan, Reiner being a warrior back in the day, and now he's just a soldier. Like, it's something going on with this group. And Krista, she knowing some stuff. Like, it's something going on with this group where it's just like, it's like a secret you just want to know. So I cannot wait. I really do want to know, like, what's going on with this group and what is happening, because there's just so much stuff happening. And Ymir's a Titan, Reiner is some soldier, warrior, or whatever. Connie and his village with the whole dead village disappearing, and Mama a Titan, Krista and her situation. So this episode was just crazy. And the scouts, I feel so bad for them scouts. Them scouts, man, with that dude, all he wanted was a drink. All he wanted was a drink before he died, and then that girl sacrificing herself to save him, and then she dying, and she talking about, Father, I don't mean to do it, I'm sorry. So she dying or whatnot, and then him, all he wanted was a drink before he died, and he couldn't even get a drink before he died because he gets grabbed by the Titan. Man, it was just crazy. Like, I felt something from these little scouts, because it kind of gave us like a little bit of a story in in both of those characters, the girl and the dude, and it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm sad that they had to die, straight up. And that Beast Titan, like, what is going on with this Beast Titan? Because he straight up threw some horses or some rocks straight up at the tower and killed two other scouts. And then a whole rush of more Titans come. Like, I don't know if this Beast Titan is actually the leader or he's just there in general helping out the other Titans. Like, it was kind of crazy that they're kind of doing a strategy, because most of the Titans were gone whenever it was just the two of the other scouts. And then whenever the Beast Titan threw these horses and rocks at two of the other scouts and killed them, then more rushes of Titans started coming. So it's kind of crazy that situation actually happened. It's kind of like a strategy, or either somebody in the shadows is actually controlling the Titans and telling them where to go, or if it's a Beast Titan but he was way at the walls. So how is he doing this? So it's kind of crazy what's going on in this episode, but it's building up suspense and building up a little story of who can you trust, what's going on with this, and what the heck is Eren at, because Eren need to come over here and beat these Titans up, to be straight up. So Ymir, she's playing that sacrifice of putting in work to try to save Krista, basically. And she's a Titan. I think I just hit that about 5 times, but yeah, she's a Titan, and she's like a little bitty Titan, so it's not much she could probably do. So that was basically this episode of Attack on Titan. And if you liked it, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to turn on notifications, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to join my links down in the description. And I'll probably see y'all next time. #PrimalPack, and peace out.